and noisy Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. Here we go. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Take a look at the Pistons. They couldn't get it done on the road in Game 1. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
You know, in a quick series, a short series, you better find a way to ramp. Your game up, to really amp it up.
You know, and Game 1 went according to form. That's not a game a lower seed is expected to win, so they shouldn't be feeling too down on themselves right now. If they can take care of business here tonight, Game 3 could get very interesting.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Baylor. O'Neal is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Kobe. And it's Johnson in at the point guard. And Shaq with the slam.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
The shot misses. Nice D from Lambeer. Thomas dishes to Hill. Back to Thomas. Lambeer with a screen on Johnson. Here's Thomas. It's blocked by Shaq. Inside. Here's Kobe. That's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Lakers shooting their first foul shot of the night. Detroit with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And Thomas, here we go. High post Lambeer. Johnson on him. Lambeer's shot is off. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Hill. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here is Hill after Magic Johnson's bucket. Thomas kicks to Hill. 4 on the clock. Thomas's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The shot's good from Bryant.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Drummond's checked in for Waltz. Pistons trail by 8. And Thomas, here we go. Hill with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. That drops. Drummond's got his first basket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Kicks to Bryant. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Baylor. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now, here's Thomas. They get it back. Drummond. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Pistons trail by 6. Drummond the screen. The drive by Hill. Hamilton the pass to Drummond. Outside Hill. Good on the triple. Hill's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Johnson outside. Dishes it to O'Neal. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by O'Neal. And it's 8 points for Kobe Bryant.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Drummond dishes to Hamilton. Outside Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Pistons trailed by 5. Lambeer screen. And Thomas, here we go. Lambeer's shot is off.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job.
Always important to have that good interior defense. Kobe Bryant with a beautiful pass that time.
Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Lambeer. 3-pointer. Johnson with the block. Pushing it up. The shot's good from Bryant. Bryant got 10 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, you can see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Lambeer. Prince comes in for Hill. Joe Dumars, he's checked in for Richard Hamilton. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Thomas. And the Lakers also making a change. Worthy's checked in for Baylor. And here is Los Angeles now after the basket by Detroit. They get the rebound. Back to Johnson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Johnson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pistons trailed by 7. Left side, Billups. Prince, that's for 2. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
Offensively, He can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The drive by Bryant.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
No shortage of scoring here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
The NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Goodrich is out there with West. Then there's Worthy. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Bynum in the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Outside Dumars. He kicks it to Rodman. Back to Dumars. It's Prince on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down the shots. Lakers leading by 8. West right side. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Rodman. Up the floor. And Joe Dumars the bucket on the assist by Prince. Dumars got his second basket.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Billups kicks to Drummond. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Andrew Bynum.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Snatched up. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Here's West. He shoots again. There's the bucket. Good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. A different look here for Detroit. Lambier comes in for Rodman. And it's Hill in for Tayshaun Prince. Pistons trail by 11. Billups attacking. shot to stop the run. And Hill throws it down.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Fades back. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Lambier with a screen on Johnson. Lambier passes to Hill. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
O'Neal dishes to Johnson. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
The Pistons shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the second free throw, good. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bryant with a screen for Johnson. He feeds it to Kobe. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Drummond with a screen on Johnson. Feeds it to Lambier. It's Hill on the wing. 6 to shoot. Outside Dumars. Launches a 3. No luck. Good work defensively by Kobe.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Johnson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Talk about a terrific game for Johnson. He has 9 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Wallace is checked in for Drummond. Hamilton comes in for Dumars. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Chauncey Billups.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Lambier kicks to Wallace. Kick out to Hamilton. Looking to end the run. And the layup is up and in. Hamilton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Johnson, the pass to Baylor. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Rebound, Detroit. 1:04 left here in the second. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And finished off by Worthy.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Intercepted. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. The dish now to Goodrich. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. From deep three-point range, Hill pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 18. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thomas dishes to Hamilton. No good with the triple.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
It's West with the drive. No good on the buzzer beater. And through the first half... And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
They just haven't been able to contain Kobe. 16 points, and he's chalked up one three-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Hill is up there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Thomas. Then there's Andre Drummond. That's Hamilton in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And now running up the court, West pushing it up. The feed to Hill. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
To the paint. Here's Mikan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mr. Perfect's got his third basket of the night right there.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Bynum with the steal. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons trailed by 18. Hamilton kicks to Rodman. Bynum with the block.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Worthy throws it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
That's good. Lakers leading by 18.
What? Yeah, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Detroit making a switch here. Lambier's checked in. To the middle. Here's Mikan. Out to West. Tries again. That's good, and it's Bynum with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 20.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Bynum with the steal. Here's West. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Goodrich. In the corner, it's Bynum. The shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Thomas with the ball. Kick out to Hamilton. He dishes it to Drummond. Clock at 6. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Drummond's got 8 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And Shaq with the slam.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Lambeer with a screen on Johnson. Thomas kicks to Drummond. No good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 20. And here's Kobe for 3. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Back to Thomas. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Lambeer screen. Hamilton. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Hamilton. A different look here for Detroit. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. DeBusschere comes in for Hill. And Chauncey Billups is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. Pass to Shaq. It's taken away by Wallace. And here's the fast break. And it's sent back by Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Baylor. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Johnson. Kobe goes in. And it's sent back by Wallace. Hamilton kicks to DeBusschere. And Chauncey Billups the bucket on the assist by DeBusschere.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Bryant. Great touch on the 16-footer. Bryant got 18 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Billups kicks to Lambeer. The kick out to Billups. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Lambeer with the dunk.
A long windup and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
I sure hope not.
Johnson kicks to O'Neal. There's a screen. There's the pass to Kobe. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Tayshaun Prince is checked in for the Pistons. Dumars comes in for Hamilton. Stolen by O'Neal. Bryant drives in. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Los Angeles.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Right side Baylor. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Kobe. And it's sent back by Wallace. They recover it. They get a hand on it.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Prince
in the corner. kicks it to Lambier. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wallace. Second shot opportunity. And they're able to recover. Detroit, no good that time either. And Kobe, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Kobe's got 6 in the quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Lakers ahead, running up. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, so we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Goodrich. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Mr. Perfect out there with Worthy. Then there's Andrew Bynum. Then it's Goodrich. And it's West in at the 2. Goodrich kicks to Bynum. Clock at 6. Worthy, the pass to Bynum. 13 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bynum's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's Bynum. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Billups spreading that ball around like butter.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Goodrich against Billups. Goodrich passes to Mr. Perfect. Back to Goodrich. And he gets it to go.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And the wide open shot from Billups. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
West against Dumars. Nice move. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Bynum having a terrific game. 8 rebounds, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's Dumars. Sinks the three-pointer. Lakers leading by 17. Goodrich kicks it to West. It's a pick by Bynum. It's stolen by Rodman. The finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Billups kicks to Drummond. Rodman dishes to Dumars. Back to Rodman. Passes it to Dumars. Knocked loose. Clock at 4. Fades. That's short off the rim.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Dishes to Billups. From deep. But he recovers it. Pass to Drummond. Second chance shot. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And the Lakers call time here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance at coming back. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Hill has the open look. The wing jumper off target. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Detroit with the ball, trailing by 17. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Johnson, the pass to Bryant. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. And Shaq gets it to go. So it's the Pistons now. 17-point game. Lambier with a screen on Johnson. Phillips kicks to Lambier. Hill fires. And he gets it to go from the corner. Hill's got 19 points.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Kobe. Nice D from Dumars.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Kobe, that's good.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Bryant. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups. And the first one at the line is good. And Kobe drops them both. And here is Billups. The kick out to Dumars. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Kobe attacking. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Now Billups. And the series has been won. A big playoff win for them, but What isn't, Greg, big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.